Greetings, I'm Aaron William Striplin, 41 years old. I'm born October 30th, 1981. I had a really good upbringing. My parents were middle class. We went to private schools and public schools. We raised in the church. We were doing pretty good. I had an opportunity to stay with other family, friends, and fans. And experience what it's like to have a lower class upbringing. So I had lower class and middle class upbringing. But we were raised old-fashioned and proper to do the right things in life, and to love and fear God. I was on my way to school one morning. It was time to go to school, so I lined up to go to school. I verbally broke up an altercation between two people, and then the bus driver told me that I couldn't get on the bus. I only said, stop fighting, the police is coming, the police is coming. So I ended up walking to school, and as I came to the main street for me to walk to Carquinez Middle School in Crockett, California, from Rodale, California, a vehicle wrapping that was wrapped to look like a police car pulled up, and a guy got out to try to kidnap me. So everyone ran, including me, and then I thought that he was gonna shoot me, so I ended up stopped running, and then he did kidnap me. I spit in his car to make it so that there'd be some DNA. I tried to hit the windows and kick the windows, but there was nothing that I could do about it. So he took me to his 5-story home. He had commercial real estate property, timeshare options, residential real estate property, timeshare options, agricultural real estate property, timeshare options, and closed circuit television network surveillance cameras on his real estate timeshare options. And he had racketeer influence, corp organized crime act departments to operate the 5-story home. And that's where he took me. And inside of the 5-story home, he beat me, tortured me, raped me, isolated me, starved me, drugged me, sedated me, alcoholed me, tobaccoed me. For ransom, he only allowed us to have the deposits that he was making for his ransom. And then that's it. He tied me up with a ransom wrap sheet that he himself created in his hostage takeover locations of his 5-story home. And he put a blindfold over me with an opportunity to make it in business, entertainment, and real estate. He duct taped my mouth with sex slavery, and then he wore a ski mask where he demanded ransom and a deed forgery so that he can kill my mom for a house that she had to just pay yearly taxes on. And then he wore gloves. The gloves that he wore was a business front. His business front was Contra Costa County Sheriff Office. But if you remove me being kidnapped from Carquinez Middle School and taken to this 5-story home by a sheriff, I'm actually kidnapped, hostage, slave. So that was his gloves that he wore. And it's just a City Hall business license from Martinez, California City Hall. and from the Sacramento, California Secretary of State office. Um, and then that was it. He forced me to work as a slave. I had like 50 albums, 165 books, 3 fitness courses, 3 motivational speaking seminars, 1,000 audible art. I had the Holy Bible, but I had countless business, entertainment, and real estate endeavors. Um, so um, that was it. He took me from 1993 to 2008, and he demanded what he wanted me to do when he gave me money. And then he went to the Secretary of Treasury's office, um, and he issued the money to me through Social Security Administration. It was $38,000, but every one of the dollars were already spent. He threatened to kill my entire family if he didn't get paid. And then in 2008, he used the money and the actual contractor who had kidnapped me and set up all of the deposits to withdraw the deposits on the contractor who was going to kill me with a rape frame case. And they were going to cover it up with a series of movies. All right, so that was the whole little thing that they did. The police came when they were going to try to kill me with the rape frame. And then I told the police exactly what happened, that they had kidnapped me and they had made all the deposits. They had took my albums and my $38,000, and they were going to try to kill me. And then the police ended up letting me go for it. They got mad. The people who paid $38,000 and hired the hitman to kill me, and the contractor to set up the accounts for ransom. And they went back to the Secretary of Treasury's office, and they got another $94,000 issued through Social Security Administration, and they went back to the same contractor to kidnap me again and set up more deposits again, this time through real torture, heroin, gases, muscle memory failure, needle injections, beatdowns, soft Peter, rabies, sexual abuse, starvation, 5-point restraints, isolation, just a very torturous experience. And they demanded ransom, and they hired the second hitman, and they were gonna watch a popular movie, R. Kelly, where R. Kelly was accused of raping Aaliyah when she was 15. And they used the money to lure me to the Jackson Memorial Hospital, where they gave me an actual blood transfusion with HIV blood, mercury, hepatitis blood, and herpes. And then they demanded the ransom. And so they tried to kill me with another rape frame in order so that I didn't get an opportunity to profit off of business, entertainment, and real estate, blackmail, and cover up the fact that they killed me in the hospital with their plan. All right, so I ended up going to the FBI and telling the FBI this. So the FBI was there and seen them kill me in the hospital. I seen them collect the ransom after, seen them watching piracy movies. All right. So who are we talking about? We're talking about Barack Obama. He's the one who did this. And we're talking about Donald Trump and Joe Biden. All right. So Barack Obama paid 100,000 around or about through Social Security Administration 2008, and then was $38,000 for the murder, and then between the years of 2011 and 2023, he paid $90,000 to have me killed. And he kidnapped me from my school and set up the accounts in his hostage takeover location. He used several guns like 9mm, 40 calibers, AK-47s. He used Mac 90 street sweepers, 12 gauges, M16s, 38s, 380s, 357s. He used a lot of guns, setting up the ransom and multiple knockouts, knockdowns, bloody noses, bloody lips, teeth through the lips, black eyes, and just cruel and unusual punishment to get the ransom. And then he even hired his daughter Malia so that he can maintain the account of the R. Kelly piracy movie that he was watching to cover it up. That's why her name is Malia, and so that they can watch the movie with R. Kelly and Aaliyah, and that's it. So that was his whole plan. So why did he kidnap me, and why did he try to have me murdered and pay $130,000? It's because he was killing Helen Gray Striplin for a house. He was killing Helen Gray Striplin, McLeod Smith, at 9510 Arrowhead Falls Court, Las Vegas, Nevada, 98148. With Donald Trump, they were gonna take her house that she only had to pay yearly taxes on and timeshare it themselves. All right, so their whole plan was to go to William Taft, the 27th president of the United States, whose collective body today is John G. Roberts Jr., and filed charges on Joe Biden. And Joe Biden would for slavery, and then Joe Biden would kill all of the plaintiffs, who happened to be all of the other family members in the generation of Helen Gray Striplin McLeod Smith. And then they were going to take the house of Helen Gray Striplin McLeod Smith and have the whole entire generation killed so that there's no witnesses. And that's exactly what happened. So yeah, I think Donald Trump ended up killing Helen Gray Striplin and McLeod Smith while he was in the White House. Barack Obama ended up killing Aaren Striplin with second-degree murder with Malia Obama while he was in the White House with the Obamacare. And Joe Biden in the White House ended up killing Chantel Stokes, Ashley, Lonnie, Chantel Renee Pervo, Lonnie Stokes, Gene Smith, 1, and then 2, Ashley Lonnie, 3, Crystal Lonnie, 4, Armani Jones, 5, Ladarius Lonnie, 6, Darren Striplin, 7, Quincy Lonnie, while he was in office. So all 3 of those individuals were busted by James Comey, the FBI director, Robert Mueller, the FBI director, and Paula Bay, FBI, George Pyro, FBI, David Johnson, FBI, and Christopher Wray, the FBI director. Kamala D. Harris watched them going from cyberspace, some sovereign citizen in cyberspace, to Japan. Their whole plan was to get out of it by saying that the United States of America, African-American paraplegic man Aaren Striplin was a robot from Japan, so that he couldn't use his eye cameras and his voice recorders on his mobility device that caught Barack Obama kidnapping him in 1993, and they, so that they couldn't kill Aaren and he can get the house. So now we're at the DC courts right now, and go there, Aaren Striplin versus defendant Joe Biden.